We are at the SRC offices. We are members of the Kenya Union of Clinical Officers. The National Executive Council is here. And we also have the Advisory Council plus members of the union. We are doing our 45th day of the nationwide strike, which began last month on the 1st. And we have addressed our issues. There are 10 issues. Just in summary, the first one is the issue of the CBA, which is is something that is really touching the lives of the clinical officers here in Kenya. So the CBA, which we began negotiations like 7 years ago, so I think it's time that now that CBA should be registered in court, should be agreed upon. We are having a meeting today. Some of our officials are engaging the Council of Governors over the issue of CBA. And then there is also the issue of the enhanced risk allowance. We have sung this as a song every day, every day. We are on the streets jumping, making noise, but the enhanced risk allowance is something that can really take back the clinical officers back to work if it is agreed by the Council of Governors, because that letter that was signed by the Cabinet Secretary 3 years ago is still binding up to now. So that is something that we are still fighting for, and we believe we will have it. Then the other thing is the payment of interns as per the Public Service Commission guideline. And that is something that the interns who are being paid 100,000, 105,000 for degree, reduced to 50,000, almost half. And that is something that we are really protesting. And we are saying that we will not go back to work until that issue is addressed. The other thing that we are talking about is the promotion and resignation, and also the universal health coverage staff should be put on permanent and pensionable. There are attempts by the Council of Governors and some entities to extend the contract of these staffs, but that one is something that we are really against, and it is against the labor laws and also the human resource. You cannot put someone on a contract for almost close to 6 to 7 years, and you are also putting this person on a contract which is not concurrent with the SRC guideline, where a clinical officer should be paid as per the SRC guideline and job group. You give them a paltry 28,000 that cannot even help them survive. Then the other issue is the comprehensive insurance, which will also be addressed by the chair, the vice chair here. And then the other thing is the issue of under the CBA. If I just want to say that last week the High Court sitting in Nairobi, that is the Employment and Labor Relations Court, okayed our strike, meaning we are on a protected strike. That is why you are seeing us here very confident. Those show cause letters, disciplinary action, intimidation were null and voided by the court sitting in Nairobi. So we are on a protected strike, and we want to tell the government that we will not go back to work until our issues are addressed. So we are saying that only one issue, we can only state that out of the 10 issues, only one issue somehow is being addressed. We haven't seen, but we've just heard that our career progression guideline or the scheme of service has already been signed by the Public Service Commission. That is why we've not gone to the Public Service Commission. We are coming here to the SRC to make noise. We went to the MOH to make noise. We are going to the Council of Governors to make noise, because those are the places where our issues are stuck. MOH wrote a letter to SRC here. Lynn Mengich is up here. But then we don't know what the action that Lynn Mengich took, because that is something that they justified themselves why we are supposed to be paid that money. So we are here. After this, we are moving to the Council of Governors to meet our negotiators who are there, so that we also address you people there and see and give you more information onto that. But as things stand, the strike is on. There is no one that will stop the 35,000 clinical officers in the Republic of Kenya to go back to work. The only thing that can return us back to work are the 9 things that we've addressed here.